If you want to improve your English but your English is not improving because you can't stay consistent, then here is one thing you can do, and that is start teaching someone. Yes, you heard me right. Start teaching English to someone. And if you don't feel confident enough to teach someone properly, then at least start with small children. And trust me, it's going to help you a lot. Now, let me explain how teaching can actually help you improve your English. First of all, let's talk about clarity. So, when we begin learning English, many times we don't properly clear up the basic concepts. For example, tenses, modal verbs, or simple sentences. We may know these things, but often we don't really have proper clarity about them. But the moment we start teaching someone, the entire situation changes. Suddenly, we feel a sense of responsibility. We realize that if we are teaching something, we need to understand it properly ourselves first. For example, if you are teaching tenses, you will feel the pressure to truly learn and understand tenses before explaining them to someone else. Because if you don't understand something yourself, how can you explain it to someone else? And that's when real learning begins. The time you usually waste scrolling through reels or procrastinating will slowly turn into study time. You start clearing your concepts because now there is a reason you have to teach someone. And sometimes this kind of pressure actually good for us. And when you regularly study on your own and also teach a student, your English improves much faster. Because when you explain something to another person, your own understanding becomes clearer, deeper, and clearer than before. Now let's talk about consistency. And I think this is one of the biggest benefits of teaching students. Because when you are learning English alone, it's very easy to procrastinate. You tell yourself, I won't study this week. I will start next week. Or maybe you study for one day and then stop for the next 4 days. But when you teach students, things become different. If you teach 3, 4, or 5 days a week, then your English practice automatically becomes regular too. You can't procrastinate easily anymore because your students are depending on you. You have to show up. And because of that, your practice keeps happening consistently. And honestly, I think this is one of the biggest advantages because many people fail to improve their English just simply because they cannot stay consistent. And finally, last but not least, by teaching someone, you can also earn money, which is very important. And when people are willing to pay for the skill you have, you start realizing that what you know is valuable. It gives you confidence and it makes you feel good about yourself. So, yeah, that's all for now. I hope it will help you, and thank you so much for watching.